I really like characters like these a lot. I think Runako, honestly, my favorite out of the three. And I know that says a lot, that is the same one, considering that we're only episode four. But I really like when an anime has a lot of female protagonists that you like all of them. I think all of these characters are significantly great. Like for me, I like Akron, but Runako, I really appreciate her vibe a lot. She is so ditzy. She is so clumsy. It is like absolutely crazy to me. Like he is like gung ho on being with EU. It is crazy to me how like how they are trying so hard. Like she is trying so hard to be with EU because EU was like is literally basically her big brother, and for EU, the fact that he still doesn't understand the the romantic dynamic between the three of them is crazy to me because EU is such he has the best possible chance he could ever ask for, but he doesn't really do anything with it. But I can't. But again, I can't understand it because like with this girl in particular, it's like even though she is trying her best, she is being absurdly aggressive against EU. Like he had actually put the most effort against EU, but EU doesn't recognize that. She just thinks that's more of a sibling, a little sister type thing. And it is so crazy to me how like EU, I get it. Like you don't want to really want to break your relationship that I'm assuming it's been like a decade since they all been friends. It's been like 10 years since they were kids, and you can't really just go willy nilly and just trust your instinct half of the time, like EU wants to do. Like it had EU, like no hold barred. Actually, like the demon escape out and actually like ask one of the girls out. I feel like one of the other girls will be disappointed and not be able to continue being friends with them. And just create that conflict of interest where he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know for sure if any of the girls like them, which is crazy that he doesn't even know if you like them. When you are actually seeing when you're seeing moments like this, like it is crazy. She basically implied an actual date. Like the fact that like she wanted to be by themselves, it is so crazy to me how he was just it just shocking. Like again, he even says that like he wants to be clingy with only him. Actually, spend his entire life with him, and for Eve to not recognize that, it is crazy. But Eve, I think Eve is finally starting to understand it. Like he is obviously at his wit end right here. Like this guy does have no clue how to handle the situation. And I really like again. I just like Rudico a lot because she's the most aggressive and she has that chaotic element to her. Like the fact that this is just the first episode of her appearance, and the fact that she made you feel like this off rip that quickly, basically towards the entire episode, and the fact that you were able to do that, and I really like the feeling how Runako, she still has that ditzy kitty look to her, but she still has goals, she still has people she wants to love, and it's just so it's just so wholesome seeing how she maybe like arguably she's not all the way mature, but she does have an idea of her ideal future, and for something like that, I really like that a lot. I really like a character like that where you can still be a child on the inside, but still be mature enough to realize what you want. I really like that because we all have that kid inside us, and for the fact that he still wants to it is so crazy, and for you to actually recognize that it is so crazy. Then of course it get interrupted again by EU. I mean by Akarin and Shiho. Again. I really like. I know it's a cliche for them to constantly be interrupted, whether it's Akarin or Shiho. The vice versa, they all always get interrupted, and EU never really figures out the puzzle. But it does make me wonder because Rukio has obviously told these two how he feels about EU, and I wonder if the secret will just straight up come out because I feel like it definitely will. Because if this is episode 4, and and I'm assuming this is 12 episodes, so if this is 12 episodes, there's another fourth character, and so I would have to assume there's gonna definitely be some actual development coming soon, like some major development coming soon. And the fact that like okay, I would assume if you're gonna have all four characters appear in the show, you're gonna have them do it in the early half of the show. Like I imagine the fourth character might appear around episode 5, episode 6, and then we can actually start to see the wheels move around. Actually see these girls start to plan, like actually start to plan and actually start to recognize that the weight of everyone loving them, everyone loving EU. With what I meant to say, it's like I think there eventually there'll come a point where these three are actually gonna notice. Like it is so like I but despite all that, it is so cute how they are so like the friendship, the chemistry is so beautiful. Like I really like these three a lot. Like I still Akron, but she is a very close second. Plus purple, I love purple. Purple is such a nice style. Like it's a unique flair to me. I really like purple and blue. Those are my two favorite colors. And so she already has that vibe. Plus her personality just so it, she has that charismatic feeling without trying to be charismatic. He just had that natural appeal about her, which I really fuck with. Like again, like she is so great. She like to the point where even like despite all of that, like she even admits that she wants to do naughty stuff, but they're still friends. Like it is crazy. Like she's the first character to actually admit that she wants to go like adult stuff with EU. It is crazy to me. Like and she just smiles nonchalantly like nothing ever happened. Like it was just a weight off her shoulder. And while these two, they have no clue on how to handle that a confession of that magnitude when they are obviously trying to get EU for themselves. So they have no clue because she she would most definitely be in the lead. Like had these two not been there, she would have. I think she would have been the first one to steal EU's heart. Like most definitely. Like it feels like and another thing. To me. It feels like Shiho is in third place. That's just me though. It feels like Shiho is in third place, but it feels like he has more of a connection to these two with Akarin's childhood promise and her being the little sister. Shiho, Shiho just a regular childhood friend. She doesn't really have a connection as tight as these two. She's just a childhood friend, which is nice, but she doesn't really have as stronger of a bond. I feel like compared to these two. So I feel like it would if he was gonna choose, if I was in his shoes, I would choose one of these two. Like I do like Shiho, but I would choose one of these two. I feel like the connection is greater and more of a stronger bond. Plus the memories, and plus the fact that EU somehow remembers the promise with her, and she remembers how close he was with with Runako and how protected he was. That I feel like he has more of a connection. Like again, maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't remember a significant a significant flashback with her. I don't really remember. I don't remember. Maybe you could remind me, but I don't remember anything too drastic with her compared to these two. I think these two are actually the queens of the show. Absolutely, 100%. I think the episode it was really good. Like I know I keep saying last episode was my favorite episode, but but again, I would say this episode is absolutely one of my favorite just because of that chaotic feel and that synergy between these three. Like how you could be so far away and spend so time uh you can spend so much time without each other, but the moment you come back to each other, it's like they never even left. I really liked how the vibe that these three gives. How it's like nothing even changed. It's like you're back to normal. I really like those kind of relationships. How you can just immediately just go back to being these kind of people, these kind of friendship, this kind of bond, and like there's no disconnect or anything like that. I appreciate that a lot. But regardless, I think the episode was good. Let me know what you think of the episode as a whole, and I'll see you guys on next.